Hello everyone, my name is Apurva and welcome back to my series 100 Days, 100 Problems, where I take your Power Apps challenges and turn them into working solutions. Recently, I created a post on Reddit wherein I shared all the videos that I have done so far, and I also wanted to hear from you guys if there is something you would like to see in my videos next or any issues that you might be facing. I got really good responses, and out of which the top comment was, what's the best way to hide the backend SharePoint list from users when you don't want them to be able to see the full list? This is a very basic problem that we all faced at some or the other point, and I think most of them relate with this. So let's make a video on this one. I'm also going to create a Power Apps for this one so that a user can add things into the list, but they cannot access it from the backend if they want to. For this, let's navigate to SharePoint and create a list. This is going to be a very basic, so let's create a to-do list. Now this list that I have created, you can see on the right side, right top, the initials are AJ. It's created from my account. Here, notice how I have the add column option. So from Apurva's account, I can add any custom column if I want to. Now I've opened a separate user called as Michael. On the right side, you can see the initials are MS. Now here, if you try and look for that same list, you can see Michael cannot add any new columns. He does not have permission to add any new custom columns. Also notice one more thing, that from Michael's account I'm not able to add any row if I want to. So I cannot add a new item to the list. To change this, we'll go back to Apurva's account and we'll change a particular setting. To find that setting, click on this gear icon on the right top and click Settings. Here, click on Permissions for this list. Then on top left, we are going to click Stop Inheriting Permissions. Then I'm also going to remove the members and visitors from this list. If you want, you can create SharePoint group and then add users and have the permission level set for that particular group. But in my case, I'm just using one particular user and I'm going to grant them the permissions that they need. Now I'm going to go back to Michael's account to see if Michael can now add a new item. If we refresh this, you can see he's now able to add any new items to the list. Now let's go to Apurva's account and add some items to the list. Now let's switch back to Michael's account and see if he can see the entry and also whether he can edit the same entry. So we are able to see this entry from Michael's account. Let's try and edit this one. So Michael is able to do both. He is able to see as well as edit that entry which we don't want. So we need to again change the permissions for this particular list. So let's go to list settings again. This time we are going to go in advanced settings. Here under item level permissions, we can specify which items user can read and edit. Here, instead of read all items, we are going to set read items that were created by the user, and under create and edit access, we will select create and edit items that were created by the user. Now, if we go back to our list from Apurva's account, we can still see edit video today item. But if we go to Michael's account and refresh this, Michael can no longer see what Apurva added in the list. Now let's add one more column to our view, which is created by, so we can see who has created which item. Now from Michael's account, let's add one more item. Now Apurva, being the owner and having all the permissions for the list, can see both the items created by Michael and by her, but whereas Michael can only see his own items. Now this was on the back end. We still need to test whether if we connect this to a Power App, whether we are able to do the data entry while the users are not able to see things on the back end. So first let's connect our list. Now I'm going to simply just add a form with the title input, and we'll just create a button to submit this form. Nothing extraordinary, just something to do our basic testing. Now first let's test this from here. I'm logged in from Apurva's account, and on the back end we can see this test entry just got added. Now let's publish this app and share it with Michael's account so then Michael can use it. Now from Michael's account, let's test this app. Now if we go to Apurva's account, we can see this test created by Michael Scott. Let's add one more entry by Michael. So Apurva, being the owner, is able to see all the entries by Michael. Let's switch to Michael's account to see what Michael is able to see. Again, Michael is only able to see the entries created by him and only him. This is how you can restrict users to see the data on the backend. I hope this video helps, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time with another problem.